And then when I get through, it look like this. Well, like this. Or like this. But I gotta get through first. I'll see y'all.
Explain something to you. Do you know that when you incarnate down here, there's supposed to be a certain amount of learning? And when people not of your race, or not even got nothing to do with no race, because this happened to everybody. Because I used to talk shit about the white man. Spirit said, you got to get out of there, because guess what? The black people are so mentally ill, so we are all in the same damn boat. We are all on the same level. You ain't higher than the white man. You so mentally ill. You so goddamn mentally ill until we said all this shit about the caveman. No, motherfucker, we are all in the same damn boat. Because our mental illness is so, is such at a high state until everything down here is just squalor. And let me tell you what I mean by this. If a society does not give you the adequate kind of learning, I'm not talking about education, that's training. That's training. You ever thought when you looked in them goddamn the syllabus in your head, you said, I don't really want to go through none of this shit. You see what I'm saying? The stuff you wanted to go through don't make no money. That's how they get you. You see what I'm saying? But that's training. But adequate stuff about your body and the world around you, if you don't receive those things, it brings on a state of mental illness. And so what they do here is, there's variations of things that we need to learn that we can't learn, number one, because they gave us religion, and that takes up the slack. The religions tell you the only thing you gotta do down here is be good. And that's good and fucking stupid. So as a result, because we don't learn certain things, as a result, we go to a state of mental illness. Just like most of the people in this country, black and white, is mental illness. It's just that ours is on a much more severe level. That's why I talked about the little white girls in the store, 7 years old, buying books on our spells, shit that we created thousands of years ago. You see what I'm saying? But they are exposed to things, and because we're not exposed to things, we don't get to learn, and as a result, we go deeper and deeper into mental illness. I'm not talking about the brother being mental. I'm just trying to say we need to get into our shit. The shit that was prepared for us that activates this melanin. Not shit that ultimately gives you fear to shut down the damn melanin. Now, the last time I talked to Richard King, and when that book first came out, the last book they did on melanin, Richard King and Dr. Ann Brown and the brother Thomas Moore and stuff, they concluded the last time, he said, what is the biggest enemy to melanin is fucking fear. At any level, whenever you think for another human being or what they might do to you, and you think it up out of your goddamn brain, that's fucking fear. And that's what shuts down our shit. We are in what they call something against learning. Or whatever this thing is. But anyway, let's go to the next caller.
As a man, women must accede power to the man for him to function as a man. If you don't, he is your child. So now what's going on is, we men, because power has been taken from us and the perception of power has been taken, it makes it look as if we did not do our jobs. Well, you didn't do this, you didn't do this, you didn't do this, so how can we follow you here? Well, you fell for the okie doke and making it believe that you could be equal. We can't function being equal to you. That doesn't work.